If we want to survive the next few decades, we need to be utilizing existing work on alignment to create a framework of steps to work towards alignment. We should also invest in designing fail-safe measures which, although inadequate on their own, may prevent early worst-case scenarios. Bans and pauses will likely be worse than ineffective due to lack of global agreement on the issue. We cannot afford to wait until this is an obvious problem. You've all seen the work individuals are doing with autonomous AI systems built using GPT 3.54. We may still have decades, but we may also only have years. We are so ignorant of how this will go that we don't know. We can't spend 2 years deciding how to go about this. We may not have it to spare. The steps towards alignment must be robust and provable, not just good ideas. Individuals are serious about the topic. We need a flexible alignment goal which will account for diverse value systems across the globe as well as a changing understanding of human values over time. Have testable verification of efficacy in well-defined cases, benchmark alignment, measure it in simpler systems. Maybe we can bootstrap alignment from the bottom up, set prizes at various tiers for incremental improvements, new results, and massive jackpots for breakthroughs. We should be spending millions on incremental advances and tens of millions on larger breakthroughs. We need a mathematical framework for understanding alignment. There is existing work, but there is more to be done. For funding, even just $10 billion means a $10,001 million prizes can be if cost over $100 billion. It can be done. Edit the ISS was just an example of large-scale spending on an international project. It's meant to illustrate, not be an exact comparison. Any government that supports a pause or ban but doesn't support something that is at least in this spirit is being disingenuous or incredibly short-sighted, or both. Real, honest question. Have you given any thought to what the timetable to implement this would look like? You're talking global coordination, and you bring up the ISS. Okay, during its development, and who was involved and when. Seems to me, if you are wanting to use that as a guidepost, its development would give you an idea of the time this would require to implement. This is something that occurred to me back when that letter dropped. Is alignment a serious problem? Yes, even if I think Yudkowsky-ism falls into the same issues as Pascal's mugging. But the proposed response was not merely pointless, but potentially damaging. A serious response would involve expanding efforts to address the problem, not randomly lashing out. Tweet this to Mr. Musk and others. It will only happen when the world faces the threat itself, like the Nazis coming to get us, our own siege of Stalingrad, our own Dunkirk, or the beaches of Normandy. We will only put our petty differences aside only in the face of true annihilation. Our history was painted with the blood of our ancestors. Ours will come as well. We need a global taxpayer money sink that centralizes decision-making into the hands of some unelected political figures that can't tell a screen from a computer. Great idea. Shouldn't we tax oxygen consumption while at it? Sadly impossible due to autocrats.